Hey guys, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another haul. I'm telling you, I just spend money. That's all I do. And then I wonder why I'm broke all the time. Well, let me show you why. I just got back from a wonderful trip. I was able to see my she-wolf pack, Jenna and Audrey. We were able to get together and see each other, all three of us together for the first time since 2020. It has been way too long. I love those girls with my whole heart. And Audrey did an amazing job putting together just her side of the trip. It was just, oh, it was beautiful. It was wonderful. I absolutely had a wonderful time. What happens when book people get together? One, they talk about books. They get giddy over books. They complain about books. They rave over books. But they shop for books. And that's what we did. We had one day where we just had a book shopping day and we went out and about on the town and we went to a ton of bookstores. It was so much fun. So today I'm going to be showing you my haul from the bookstores that we stopped at and the bookstores that I got stuff from. I don't remember any of the names. I just remember in what order we stopped. So it's going to be bookstore 1, 2, and 3. And that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, here we go. First, I'm going to start off by saying that Audrey is a doll and I got a gift from her when I got there and it was so sweet. I was not expecting it at all, but she got me the Buyin by Emma St. Clair. This is book 1 in Emma's new series. It's like a, I don't know if it has a name. It is a sweet small town romantic comedy. This is not Christian fiction. However, it is a clean, sweet read. I've only read one book by Emma, but I follow her on Instagram and I really enjoy her content on Instagram. So I can't 100% say that I recommend this book in particular. It's just all subjective. I enjoyed what I read by her. Audrey loves her and I trust Audrey and I trust my own taste in reading. So it isn't Christian, but it is clean. I'm very, very, very excited about this. It is a massive book, but there was an extra little surprise. She got it signed for me. It was so sweet. It was, oh man, I almost cried, honestly. It was so sweet. And there was a sticker that is around my room somewhere. But I started the trip off strong. Before our book shopping day, I already was coming home with a book. So overall, pretty great. But then we went to the bookstores and the damage happened. I will say this, I did not do as much damage as Miss Jenna Van Maverick, but I did get some books. So we'll start with bookstore 1. The first book I got was A New Shade of Summer by Nicole Deese. This is one of the books in the Love and Lennox series that she did when she was independently publishing, I believe. It might have been a small publishing house, but I'm pretty sure she was independently publishing these. Nicole Deese has now jumped into the world of Bethany House and she publishes with them. She has a couple books out with them, but before that she did write, and when I found one of her previous books, I was really, really excited. So I picked it up. I've heard nothing but amazing things about Nicole's writing style and I'm very, very pumped to have this on my shelf. The next book I got literally never heard of in my entire life. But it is Embrace Me by Lisa Sampson. This was published by Thomas Nelson in 2008. It looks like it is a circusy type book. I love the circus. I love circus themed things. So, I'm probably not going to do this for all of them. I like to go into books blind, so I don't normally look at the synopsis for books. But this one I did just because, like, I mean, the cover grabbed me at first. Hello, circus. But I'm intrigued because it says, when a lizard woman, a self-mutilating preacher, a tattooed monk, and a sleazy lobbyist find themselves in the same North Carolina town one winter, their lives are edging precariously close to disaster and improbably close to grace. It says, biting and gentle, hard-edged and hopeful, a beautiful fable of love and power, hiding and seeking, woundedness and redemption. I'm so excited. This seems like such a good fall read. I'm really, really hopeful that there'll be like a lot of hope and redemption, and according to the back, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, I'm really, really excited. Never heard of this author. Again, never heard of this book, but I will let you guys know when I get to it. Because I'm telling you, buying books and reading books, two different hobbies. And the last book that I got from the first bookstore was The Reckoning Earl by C.J. Chase. It's a mass market paperback from the Love Inspired Historical line. They ended this a couple years ago, but I think they might be bringing it back. Are we resurrecting things from the dead? I mean, I am 100% on board for it. But when I see the little baby historicals, for cheap, I pick them up because as of now that I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, they're not doing these anymore. And even if they are, they don't look the same. You know, this was an era. The era has come to a close and I'm living for this era. I think I probably already own this one. I have an app that I use to keep track, but I forgot to check it because I have a lot of these. But I love these little books. They're cliche. They're pretty cookie cutter. But you know what? I'm here for it. So I picked this one up as well. All right, now on to bookstore number 2. This one, I could have done some serious damage in there. It just kept going. There was just lines and lines of books everywhere. They had some good clearance. They had some good new books. It was just all across the board. It was wonderful. But I did good. I kept myself and I only got 2 books. So, first one I got is Ransoms Quest by Kay Dacus. And this is book 3 in the Ransom trilogy. I read a contemporary series that Kay did years ago. I don't even remember what it's called. I loved it though, whatever it was. I do remember that. But I loved her writing style. Anytime I find her books, I do try to pick them up. They're kind of hard to find. I found the second book in this trilogy a couple years ago when I was traveling, or like last year or something. Picked it up on a whim, and then I was able to find the first book on Thrift Books, I think. So I got that, and the third book was eluding me. Couldn't find it anywhere. Thrift Books never had it. I couldn't find it on Amazon. It was just ridiculous, but it was there. It was the only copy they had, and it was only $7. So I picked it up. I squealed a little bit. I was very excited just because now I have the complete series, and I like to complete series on my shelf. Even if I haven't read the book, I like to complete it. It's a problem. But yeah, so I picked this up. And then the last book from the second bookstore was Among the Poppies by Janelle. Girl, I'm sorry. Janelle, we love you. I got Among the Poppies. This was, I think, one of Janelle's first books that she published. Again, I think it might have been... so this one was with a small publishing house in what year? 2018. So maybe not her first one, but I know she has started writing with Thomas Nelson, and she has gorgeous covers, like obsessed. Obsessed. But we were actually talking about her books earlier in the week, and just talking about the covers. And then Audrey actually found this. She's like, Alicia, isn't this the author we were talking about? And I was like, yes, it is. So I picked up this book. I'm excited. Don't know what it's about at all. but it was $3. And I have a problem. I couldn't say no. So it came home with me. So that was the second book that I got at the second bookstore. Alrighty, and then the third and last bookstore that I got stuff from was also a lot of fun. We were in that one for, I think we were there the longest. We were just kind of like walking up and down the aisles, just taking our time. And my like fifth pass through the Christian inspirational section is when I really got the bulk of my books. It did come out of here, I think, with the most books. So the first one I got was The Captivating Lady Charlotte by Carolyn Miller. This is book 2 in the Legacy of Grace series. Carolyn Miller writes Regencies. So good. I was annoying myself. I'm pretty sure I annoyed Jenna and Audrey too, because I kept walking around going, I think I have this book. I think I already own this one. Because again, when I find books cheap at thrift stores, Second and Charles, thrift books, anywhere, if I find them cheap, I'll pick them up. And then I'm really bad at keeping track of what I already own. Unless like off the top of my head, I know that I'm looking for something, but I could possibly potentially already own this. I don't remember. But what if I didn't? And then her books are actually kind of hard to find, especially for good prices. They're kind of expensive and you can't always guarantee that it's going to be in good condition. This one's in really good condition. So I picked it up anyways. So if I have it, I'll do something with this copy. If not, yay! I have it. So this is the first one that I got. I love this. I love it. And then the next couple are all by the same author, so I'm gonna move through these pretty rapidly. I got From a Distance by Tamara Alexander. I don't know, I think this is a part of a series. One of the first ones she did, the Timber Ridge Reflections. I don't know what book it is in the series. Wasn't even 100% sure it was a series until literally just now. I assume so, just based off of the covers. And then Beyond This Moment, which is also part of that series, as you can tell. I think there's 3 in that series. Again, don't know, need to look into it. Then I got Rekindled by Tamara Alexander, and this is the Fountain Creek Chronicles, book 1. And then I got Revealed, which is book 2, and I also believe that there's a 3rd book to this series, but they didn't have it. Though I feel like these are kind of a dime a dozen. I feel like I see her books, especially in this series and this series, kind of everywhere, at least these particular ones. So if I need to find books 3, I can do that. But again, I see them all the time. I could never decide if I was going to get them. But I love Tamara's writing style. And I have this thing where if I read one book by an author and I like it, I buy their backlist. Half the time, never pick up the rest of them just because, you know, lots of books to read, no time. But, yeah, I do like to at least have them and can say that I own their collection. So I didn't own these by Tamara yet. I have I just need the last book in the series, and then I think I will own her whole backlist. So, yeah, really exciting. They're in perfect condition, which is always a plus. So yeah, those are the books that I got on my She Wolf Pack trip of 2022. We had a wonderful time. It was absolutely a blast. I love seeing my girls, and I love just being able to spend pretty much a full week with them. And it's been too long. I love them. We talk daily, but it's not the same. You know, one living across the country and the other one multiple hours away. We're not close, and it makes me sad, but I do love that we've connected and we do get to do these trips. It's a lot of fun. So that was my She Wolf Pack trip book haul, and I think that's it. This video is all over the place. Your girl's a mess. I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.